Merry Christmas, ho ho ho, and all that kind of stuff. Yes, here we go. It's Gorilla Man's garage. We're outside. It's freezing cold. It's about -5 or something like that, but it's so damp. It's really cold. My toes are cold. My hands are cold. What do we got? We got the Hubsan ACE 2, but we're gonna have a bit of a rant here, or a little bit of a vent, if you will, about Hubsan. And we're gonna go some updates, what's coming, what they have, what they propose, what they did, or what they didn't do, etc., etc. Okay, so let's get into it. Yes, we have the Hubsan ACE 2 4G module version. Okay, now then, if you're into Hubsan and you look at what's coming out for the new year, because nothing's coming out this year, okay, I suddenly found out there's going to be a Hubsan ACE 2 Plus. Now, the only thing I can find out about it is that it's going to have 48 megapixel photos, and I'm assuming 60 frames per second on the camera. Don't know if it's going to have a bigger camera, but this is the 1-inch camera. Let's see what happens. It should be coming out, I'd probably say in the early spring, maybe February-ish, because it is already on the Hubsan 3 app. Nothing else to it. I just found out it's got 48 megapixel pictures. Okay, they're also coming out with a Hubsan Zino Mini Pro 2025 that looks eerily similar to their Hubsan Mini with the black arms, but it's got a reduced flight time of 28 minutes, but it's got a 1/1.3 camera, which the Hubsan Mini had. So I'm assuming it's a Hubsan Mini with a smaller battery, because the Hubsan Mini had like a 35 or 40 minute flight time, just like the Hubsan Zino Mini SE, which is one of my favorite ones. Okay, so basically it's a Hubsan Zino Mini SE with a bigger camera and a smaller battery, which was the Hubsan Mini that they could never get the camera right on. As long as they don't have internal memory, then we're fine. Like this has internal memory, but it also has an SD card. Well, let's talk about updates. Oh, another update for you, news here. Here's the news flash for you. Pictures if I can. Apparently they're finally coming out with their 10-inch all-in-one radio control, monitor, screen, controller, whatever you want, okay? Here's a picture that was just released on Facebook somewhere, and here's a picture I had from a year ago when they said they were going to release it in the fall, which was 2 months ago, but they didn't. Maybe they'll release it in the new year, their new year, so February. Don't know. I'm asking questions. We don't know. So there's 3 new things coming out from Hubsan. We don't know much about them, but there you go. Okay. The price? Well, the new Hubsan Zino Mini Pro 2025 version has the same controller as their refined version, which doesn't have a screen. So I'm assuming, and it doesn't have obstacle avoidance, so I'm assuming it's going to be in that $299 bracket. That's a perfect area for that. But it's a Hubsan, who knows, and where you're going to buy it, and can you activate them in the States? That's the other big one, because of the big EXO fiasco debacle that happened a couple of years ago. That's another nightmare. Or do you have to get an EXO version of the Hubsan Zino Mini Pro 2025 / Black Hawk / gosh knows what? I don't know. We'll find out. We'll let you know. Anyway, Hubsan ACE 2, ACE 2 4G. They're both labeled as the ACE 2. It doesn't have 48 megapixel camera, and it doesn't have 60 frames per second. But the ACE 2 4G and the ACE 2 pop up as the ACE 2. However, when you connect an ACE 2 4G to the system, the firmware version is version 0.0.2. That's the newest one that came out a couple of days ago. I was surprised. Yes, Hubsan has an update for the ACE 2 4G, not for the ACE 2. So I plugged in the ACE 2. The ACE 2 has firmware version 1.0.8. ACE 2 4G has version V0.0.2. It says, and I'll put the pictures up here, that it increased the video transmission back to the craft and enhanced the flight controller capabilities. Don't know. There were some updates also for some of the batteries, but they don't take long at all. This update for the 4G module took about a half an hour, and I wondered if it would ever finish because there was all kinds of beeps going on, and beep, 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 beep for about 5 minutes. I just let it go, see what happened. And it finished and everything is fine. Okay, let's get this up. It's -5. We've been yakking out here for a while. I'm starting to freeze. Let's get it up. Let's see what the camera's like. We'll take some 8 megapixel pictures because the 20 megapixel is useless. So I'm thinking when they come out with the ACE 2 Pro Plus, whatever it is, they'll fix all that. Anyway, let's get into it. Let's get on the pad. Let's get in the air. And here we are. Really cold, really cold. -5, -4, 5, but it feels like -20. It's really cold. We got on the pad. We had to do a compass calibration again. This is ridiculous. About every 4th or 5th flight, you got to do a compass calibration. Don't understand it. Let's get in the air. We've got it set at, let's get the correct video, 4K 30. What the heck, eh? What the heck? Doesn't matter. Guess we're just going to go up and do a little flight and we'll see what happens. No obstacle avoidance. Let's get it up. And okay, here we go.
No obstacle avoidance mode. Please fly with caution.
And there we go. It's coming forward.
Be mindful of the new return to home point.
Okay, it comes forward a bit. I got the lavalier mic into the 699 version of the tri-deck. There you go. It's there. It's pretty solid today. Maybe they did do something good to the firmware. It's really good. Okay. Very good. Back up a bit. There we go. Okay, let's turn it around and let's get it up. It is noisy. Okay, let's start that video. Bunga. Up we go. Up. Let's see how high we can go. Oh, we got to get up. How does that house look? Pretty good. Let's bring that camera down. Well, I'm aiming right at it. There we go. Okay, so let's go, and we're going to take a picture here in the cold. Stop the video. Switch over to a photo. We've got 8 megapixel photos. I'm just going to take a photo. There we go. I took a photo. See what it's like. Okay, what about the zoom on this? Here's the zoom. There we go. Look at that, eh? How's that? Let's take a picture there. Boom. And back out the zoom. There we go. Okay, we're back to that. Let's go back over to the camera. And we're at, what's our EV at? EV is at 0. Yeah, we'll leave it at 0. Maybe we'll come up 1. We'll come up 1 little bit. There we go. And we'll start that video again. Okay, let's go up a little higher. We'll go up to 45 or so. Okay. And we'll turn around and we'll head out to our lake district. How's that house look there? Good. Let's go out to our lake district thingy here. Come down on the camera a bit. There we go, and we'll head out, see if we can get out past our little lake. Now, I'm noticing it's not 100% clear on this screen, so we're just going to have a look. And my fingers are absolutely frozen, so there we go. We're going to go out to our little normal lake over here. Here, you can see the snow, which is the ice, which is the water line, has really come up in the last month or so, since we had the big freeze out. And there we go, and we've lost it already. We've lost it already. So it's got really bad. I'm trying to put it, they're pointing right at it, so I don't know where it's going. It still says it's going out 400, 500 meters, but I don't have a video transmission of it. So the update for better video transmission, I don't think so. Let's push this return to home.
Return
Okay.
to home.
Yep. Because when we hold the function button, there we go. Should be coming home. My hands are absolutely frozen. Let's get it back here and let's have a look, because it said it did that it optimized the video transmission. Well, we just saw there that it didn't. So I was normally getting way past that. So there you go. But it flies good. I want to have a look at the pictures and I want to have a look at the video, and come on back because I'm absolutely frozen. So that was my little rant. Let's get it back. Let's put it in the car. Yeah, but my God, it's cold. Oh, there it is. You can hear that thing coming a mile away. And it's coming down. It's starting to snow again a little bit, but yeah. Come on down. Let's have a look. It's a little bit off, but it's pretty close. We can get ready to hit that button. It's coming down. Let's see where it's going to go. Pretty close. It's coming down. It's moving over. There it is. Can you see it? Boom.
Cancel return.
There it is. It's in the shot. There it is. Just going to stop that video and get under it and down.
Landing.
Boom. Let's get it put away. And there we have it. We have the Hubsan ACE 2 4G module up in a flight, -4, -5, feels like -20, to be honest with you. But it didn't do too bad. But I don't think it really made much difference, the big update that took me half an hour to do, and going back and forth. And the main thing I hate about it is you can't just plug it in and update it. You got to unplug it, plug it into the craft, start the craft, unplug it from the craft, put it back into the radio controller, start it up again, see if everything works. It's a pain in the butt. Anyway, Hubsan ACE 2. Hey, let's see what they come out with. However, Merry Christmas, everybody. You want to buy one of these? You better have a couple of $1,000s in your pocket, especially in Canada, okay? They're super expensive. Why? I have no idea. So many better things on the market, but if you do happen to get one of these for Christmas, hey, somebody likes you, okay? Bye now. Take care. Remember, hit the like, hit the subscribe, ring the bell, buy me a hot chocolate. I am frozen. Bye now.